We're going to look at Planty this week. It's actually designed for vegans. The photos look good. It does make a difference when the photos are good. Oh my god. Check out securely. Okay, it's here. Plantly. So that is it. It is very tasty and looks very glamorous in a glass pot as opposed to just this. As you can see, it is the real deal. Something came out, so I think this is a bit of paper which is left on something. It's good, but yeah, like, if I can have dessert, I'd have something more yummy. Yeah, it's like snow with a bit of sugar, maybe. It's a bit like a pina colada. It's actually very good. And then, so that brings us a total of 76.68. It's probably one of the best meal prep companies when it comes to this. So we're going to look at Planty this week, and it's one which I was quite excited to review because it's actually designed for vegans. But before we get into this, or what makes Planty so unique, just generally, if this is your first time joining the channel and watching these videos from me, the thesis of it is that each of us each week have the dilemma of trying to sort out food for ourselves, and you can either spend time cooking each week, each night even, or you can go buy stuff in the shops, but there are actually companies which will cater to this need. And so they'll generally do one or two forms. They'll either send you all the ingredients and the instructions and you'll cook it yourself, or they'll just send you the completed meals just ready to stick in the microwave. You know, it's way off between, you know, the time you want to spend cooking and the money you want to spend and just the convenience of it. So Planty, this one, yeah, is awesome for vegans. It's quite luxurious actually, and it's quite polished. But does the flavour hold up? Because vegan food gets a really bad rep. So yeah, very excited to find out. Please enjoy the video. Okay, so we're ordering from Planty. So I have checked this. It is actually fully vegan. So if I go to Help and Facts, or Facts and Questions, is your food vegan? Yes, we only use plant-based ingredients. Our meals are free from meat, chicken, fish, dairy, eggs, and honey. And hopefully not flavour. The organic? No. Okay. Where do I find the ingredients? Blah, blah, blah. The meals in your fridge or freezer if desired. Stay good for 3 days in the fridge or 6 months in the freezer, up to you. Okay, so these are pre-made meals, I take it. Which is probably actually good because vegetarian and vegan meals, they do take a long time to cook. To make them good, at least. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, choose your meals. Cool. Cooking method. I'm not sure when. No, these are just filters. Products, meals, desserts, smoothies, sides, breakfasts. Made without. Okay, so you can even filter with even more stuff. Because, yeah, apparently you need to filter it down even more. Would this help out? High protein source. Let's just go through. Jerk tofu. That's quite good. 5 more needed. Okay, so you can't just order one meal, but I don't know. So you gotta have at least 6. Let's see pricing. Okay, let's go for 12 meals. Though, you can see the breakfasts. So it's just these. Oat pot. Okay, this is definitely better than the prep kitchen one. Okay, let's be quick. Cool. Alright, so this one actually looks good. That looks like beetroot hummus. Maybe. Mac no cheese. Creamy cheesy sauce. Oh, I'm too skeptical. Koli korma, that could be nice. Curry. Katsu curry. The photos look good. It does make a difference when the photos are good. Barbecue banana blossom. Nice. Okay, so you got a lot of curries. I'm not sure if that's just because like a lot of curry sauce masks the flavour of stuff. Try. Alright, we'll try 2. I actually do pretty good smoothies myself, so curious to see about these. Oh man, desserts. Beetroot red velvet cake. Oh my god, okay, trying all of these. It's interesting, so these actually good options for breakfast. So this is something which like Simmer could do a lot better with. Okay, this one looks epic. Oh man, this one looks really tasty. Banana, cacao powder, peanut butter. U-box. Oh my god. crouching out securely. I have a nasty feeling I'm not going to get a joiner's discount for this. Okay. Spoke too soon. Give me Planty. Thank you very much. Okay, so made the order now. So it's going to come. So it should be 10 meals, a breakfast each morning, and then 3 desserts. So it should actually be quite good because I think they put a lot of effort into the main meals, and the breakfasts themselves are actually very good. It's actually similar to what I have normally when I'm not doing this meal prep stuff. Okay, it's here. Planty even. I always get the names wrong. Okay, let's do this quickly. They've actually got all the stuff I ordered here. Wow, so this is actually a bag of dry ice. Now it's completely empty. But yeah, so keep things really cool. Smoothie mix. I don't know if I need to mix it myself, but okay. Chocolate offense smoothie. So I guess they give you the chunks. It's essentially just chunks of ginger and mango and bits of banana. So I don't really know if it justifies £3.50, but okay. The boom. Oh yeah, same here. Okay, there's only like a tiny bit of dragon fruit. There. I guess that they need to make money, so that's fine. Chocolate date caramel oat pot. Oh, this looks really good. This looks really yummy. Sticky date pudding. Blueberry muffin oat pot. Nice. Beetroot red velvet cake. Nice. Chocolate hazel fondant. Nice. Yeah, packaging looks good. Dry ice inside, handle with care. There's still some dry ice in this one. So that is it. Okay, so with a lot of the meal prep companies, there's similarities. So the ice packs are normally pretty much the same thing. But this time, they actually need dry ice. And so I wanted to actually try this out. And yeah, as you can see, it is the real deal. So they actually have, yeah, proper dry ice. It's actually quite cool. I've never seen dry ice before. Yeah, just a quick comparison of this. So this is like the blueberry muffin oat pot. So these are the overnight oats, basically. And I just want to compare it, show you guys a comparison between what you get elsewhere. This is from Prep Kitchen, this one. So you see the difference where it's all just like sloshed together and you've got a bit of like liquid and like some of it's, okay, because of me now frozen, but it just like sloshes around. And this is made myself. You know, this is how you can do it nicely, and then open it up, and you've got, yeah, all the fruit inside, rainbow shoots out. Yeah, so I guess the best one would be this, because I've also made a massive portion, but it's awesome to see this. So without, yeah. it's frozen solid. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Not designed to be eaten straight away. They might have overdone it with the freezing stuff, but it is very tasty and looks very glamorous in a glass pot as opposed to just this. So yeah, a winner. This is not going to fill me up. The smoothie's not going to fill me up. I'm already also doing the blueberry muffin oat pot. So again, I love the way these are presented. I think this is the one. Yeah, I'd already tried this before, but it was frozen. Actually, I'm making it with sounds, but it's like maybe like a 5 out of 10. This is like a 3 out of 10. This is like a 5. I had one yesterday, and it was quite good. But yeah, this blueberry one. So it's blueberry muffin. So I actually kind of do taste a bit. Tastes a bit like dates though. So I don't know if they have put dates in. No, they've got raisins. You know, dates and raisins. Only 3%. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, a bit of an acquired taste, I think. But yeah, not really for me, this one. I think I'm actually gonna have to abandon this breakfast. It's actually, yeah, I'm forcing myself to eat it. So yeah, not good on the breakfast actually. Taste-wise, probably the worst I've had out of everywhere. But I feel like this could easily be fixed. Okay, I'll try a few, like I've got another 2 smoothies to try this week, and then I've got some of the pots. And the pots can be okay, but yeah, this one, the blueberry muffin, yeah, just unless you really like raisiny, sort of datey sort of tastes, then I would say don't go for it. So this is the not a chicken chicken tikka masala, and it's pretty good. So they're given some sort of lentils rice with it, which is good because it doesn't get you bloated. And this tastes just like chicken. It's it's very good. So it seems like they've got their fake meat here for the chicken chunks, and that's why it's so much like it. But yeah, it's very good. Not quite like an Indian takeaway, but yeah, like a healthier version of chicken tikka. So trying out another one of the meals. This is the plantain, and yeah, really yummy. It's it tastes very healthy, and like this meat substitute is also just very good. It's not I wouldn't say it's delicious, but yeah, it does taste good. It's satisfactory, and it tastes very healthy. It tastes like a good meal. So yeah, it's not disappointed at all. Okay, so trying the red Thai sweet potato curry. It's good, the flavour. I do feel like I'm missing the meat though, but that's just a personal preference. The taste is very good. It's got a nice glow to it. And vegetables are fresh, which is pretty essential. This is going to be planty and all vegetables. So yeah, maybe like a 6 out of 10 for taste. Okay, so we've got the katsu curry, and then obviously it's not actually chicken, so it's VFC, crispy fried chicken, sticky rice, sweet tangy katsu sauce, and pickled Japanese salad. So I guess this is like a fake meat. Like a fake fried meat. So that's what it looks like. Jeez, it does actually look like chicken. Does it like taste like it though? It tastes different to the processed chicken you normally get with these microwave meals. But it's not bad at all. It does kind of taste like a meat. It does sort of give you that feel. Okay, not as good as chicken, but it's still a good meal, this. I think this is one of the better ones. I'd say 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's not delicious, but yeah, it's good, And I think it's pretty healthy. 24 grams of fat, protein 19. If you're trying to be vegan, this is a winner. Definitely a winner if that's your goal. Something came out, so I think this is a bit of paper which is left on something. It's definitely not edible, so that's a bit gross. Yeah. So yeah, not actually great from a company point of view, a bit clumsy. Okay, so this one's chili non-carne. So carne is Spanish for meat, so clever or semi-clever play on words. So smells good. They always smell good actually. Arguably better than normal chili con carne. Yeah, 7. Okay, so we've got the beetroot velvet cake. So this could be interesting. So we've got walnut at the top. I'm using the same spoon I had for the red curry, so excuse it. But then going in. It tastes nothing like a red velvet cake, but it's pretty good though. It is a proper pudding. It's like 20 grams of fat and then like 7 grams of protein and a lot of sugar. But yeah, but still, it was sold as a pudding. So yeah, pretty good. Although this much fat, I feel it should taste better. This is a healthy dessert. I would give it like a high mark, but maybe like also like a 6 out of 10. It's good, but yeah, like if I can have dessert, I'd have something more yummy. Okay, so we've got chocolate and hazelnut fondant. So it's one of the puddings they give you. So the first thing I've noticed is it's hollow inside, the whole chunk missing. Good texture. So yeah, it's very chocolatey. Oh geez, 18.5 grams of fat. Yeah, it's pretty good though. It hits the spot, hits the craving for chocolate. Okay, so trying out the smoothies they have. So it is only £3.50, which is quite cheap, but notice it's a pretty small portion, so I'm a bit curious what's the point if it's so small. Okay, nice. If you've ever eaten like the frost of inside the fridge, that's what it tastes like. So it says keep frozen, so I'm pretty sure I haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, it's like snow with a bit of sugar, maybe. So yeah. So testing the last two smoothies of Planty. So we have tropical green smoothie, and we have choc peanut butter shake smoothie mix. So the last one I had of these wasn't very good, so I want to try the other flavours to see if they're a bit better, what it looks like. Let's try some milk. Not strong enough. Okay. It does actually smell very good and very refreshing. It's okay. I thought it was really going to clash with the exotic fruits and milk, but it's a bit like a pina colada. It's actually very good. So going to try the other one. So this one is the choc peanut butter shake smoothie mix. Okay, these two are both actually pretty good. Yeah, I was not a fan of the first one that I had the other day, but these two, yeah, it lives up to the hype. There probably has to be a trick with it, because this one was actually pretty freezing, so I'm getting a bit of a brain freeze drinking it, but this one is, yeah, very tasty. It's good temperature, and yeah, both winners. Okay, so as well as reviewing the Planty smoothies, I wanted to give a bit of comparison so you guys can see the sort of difference. So, a video for another time, but what I often do is I prepare on the Sunday night these glass boxes, and I just fill them. I do like, depending on how many I think I'll have during the week, yeah, I'll do like anywhere between 5 to 7 of them. And I'll just cut up lots of fruits and vegetables. So you can see it here. Let me lay it down a bit better. And so, you know, I get like a lemon in there, just peel it. I've got beetroot, got ginger, got tomato, got broccoli, cucumber, bit of apple. And then, yes, I'll stick this in, and then I'll stick some protein powder in. Although the Planty stuff is nice, it is pretty small portions, and so it's like, maybe if you're doing breakfast or something else, it's like an extra bit to have on. But if your breakfast can be smoothie, at least to me, I think that it should fill you up, you know, it should be the whole thing. So what I do is have it ready in the morning. So in the morning I just come here and do this, and then just by hand, just because it's a lot easier by hand than just doing it by spoon. And when you do it by spoon, it just goes everywhere. Okay, let's put a bit of water in so the protein powder doesn't stick to the bottom. Then for this one, actually it advises me, this is actually vegan protein powder. I have this just generally, and I think it's just better for smoothies, and that's why I have it, as opposed to just sort of like chocolate whey or something. I find that actually clashes a bit with the flavour and it's a bit gross, but each to their own. Maybe you guys have found a good one, which does work well, but yeah, my one I had before was just disgusting, so I'm like, no, I need something which complements it well. Do the rest up with water to the line. So I have some frozen blueberries or raspberries that I put in, and you don't need a lot of them, you just need a few, because everything gets milled up to a really like fine level, but all the sugar is just exposed, and I don't know, it makes everything taste a lot sweeter. So yeah, you only need a tiny bit of fruit to mask the bitter flavour of the vegetables. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is now the smoothie, and you see the difference. The whole thing is filled, so it's always a bit mashed when I open it. But this is now a decent portion. So this is like a litre of all this stuff, and it's very high in protein, you know, because I had a whole protein scoop or two serving of it. And then this way I know what's in it, because with the green smoothie we just had, 50% of it was banana, and then there was a lot of like pineapple in, and that was made up pretty much like 90% of it. The chocolate one, yeah, it was like 75% banana and a bit of dates and a bit of cacao powder. Whereas this, like, you know, it's got lots of stuff in. It's got like broccoli, beetroot, ginger, and like big chunks. It's not like 3% or something. It's significant. And I don't actually have any banana in it, because I don't think banana is actually that good for you when it's blended, because it's a lot of just like fiber and sugar. Yeah, this is always a winner for me. I drink it through with straws because I had a bad experience a few years ago where I was like getting issues with my teeth at the very back. So there's a lot of sugar, a lot of acidity. So, and what I like about doing it this way, because other than the blueberries, which were frozen, the whole thing isn't frozen, just fresh. And so you can actually sort of drink this quite fast without it getting, without getting brain freeze or like your teeth sort of hurting and things. And yeah, it just tastes really nice, and you can customize the flavor to what you want. So if you can be bothered, it is far better to do your own preparation for the smoothies. But yeah, the Planty ones, I can't fault them, because it's actually good that this is a meal prep company with decent options for breakfast. Because the only issue with this is just it's small, but I don't know, maybe have it on top of something else. But yeah. So hats off. If you're just trying to be quick and avoid the hassle, yeah, the Planty ones are good for sure. Okay, so we're going to look at the nutrition breakdown and the price breakdown for Planty. So there's a few things to consider when we're looking at this. So first of all, in terms of nutrition, so it's very hard to make vegan food tasty. And so because of this, I believe Planty doesn't really focus too much on trying to do low calories, low fat content. They're just trying to make sure it's vegan while being tasty. And yeah, so those are the main priorities. This said, none of it's unhealthy, but when you get your beetroot red velvet cake pot thing, it's it's like 20 grams of fat. It's just like a normal pudding in terms of fat and calorie content. But yeah, that said, I'm sure you get loads and loads of vitamins and minerals and stuff extra with this. So yeah, so it's mainly about the price. And when we look at the price, there's a few things which will impact it. So for one thing, you do actually starting up here. So if you're a new customer, you get 15% off your first 3 boxes. And then depending on how many boxes or how many meals you're ordering, you'll get, you get a bulk buying discount. So for 12 meals, it's £5 for 65, 9 to 11 meals, £5.90, 6 to 8 meals, it's £6.50. And then one last consideration is on the day that it comes. So if it's the weekday, it's free. Whereas if it's on the Saturday or just weekend, it's £4. So let's have a look at the breakdown. Okay, so based on that information I was just saying, I've got different columns. So DF stands for delivery is free. Then, yeah, so this is the one I had. So delivery fees is £4. And then for the 10 meals, it was £50, 15 pence. Extras is £22.53. And this is with a discount. And then so that brings us a total of £76.68. So this is actually the breakdown here. Yeah. Whereas, if after your discounts have run out, and if you're doing it during the week, this is what you would get. And so this is your 10 meals, delivery fees, and your 8 extras. And so it's still quite a humble amount, and it's quite pricey for what it is. I'll talk about it in the closing thoughts section, but on its own, if you compare it to others, it is on the pricier end of things. These are my closing thoughts on Planty. So the food is alright, it tastes reasonably good, but some of the meal prep companies that you'll have a meal and it's actually very, very good. I don't really recall with Planty many meals, if any, where it was just blew my mind. It was just more, I don't know, they're like a 6 or 7 out of 10 maybe, the taste-wise. And this said, there was actually occasions when I didn't really like it. So that's that blueberry muffin overnight oats thing. Yeah, that was actually not very nice. And that first smoothie I had with the dragon fruit in, the pink one, yeah, it just wasn't very tasty. So I had to bin it and had to go get breakfast separately. But this said, it is pretty tasty because vegan food is very hard to make tasty, and that's why I get such a bad rep, because, you know, it's no meat inside and it's just focuses too much on being healthy sometimes. The price is on the higher end of things, even with the discount. Like it's gonna be quite brutal unless you're a vegan person who actually doesn't eat much food and you don't eat too much. Then actually maybe this is a winner for you. Yeah, just actually come to think about it, I've known a few vegans who are very like skinny people and don't eat too much, so maybe something like one of those for I don't know, £3.50, whatever it was, for the tiny little overnight oats thing, assuming they like the flavour, that would actually suit them well. But yeah, for me, I was having to actually eat some stuff on top of it, and it's already going to be like £89. So this said, though, it's something vegans have an issue with is trying to get all their nutrients and all their amino acids, because otherwise they end up with things like brain fog. Because when you eat meat, it's quite easy to get all this stuff. So in that regard, I think Planty is really good, and yeah, I think it could be a really good choice for vegans who have a little bit of extra money to actually spend on this stuff. And you might actually find that for these vegan products just in the supermarket, actually they're quite pricey anyway, so it sort of equates to the same. Something I did really like about Planty, and I think actually it was probably one of the best meal prep companies when it comes to this, and it's just the presentation. The presentation's beautiful. So, you know, you get the pots, and you know, got like it's a glass pot, and it's got a gold lid. You know, the packaging, it comes with dry ice, and so it's you know, it does feel actually a bit luxurious. And you know, the packets you actually eat from, whereas for Prep Kitchen they were just so difficult to open, and the food just gets sloshed around inside, and so it just like looks like gruel, like something you'd eat in prison. And then I liked there's actually quite a few options for breakfast and things, and they're not just there's not just some cube of protein brownie and you know, or just some like sort of Belgian waffle where they've just thrown loads of jam on it. Just a few small points of the negatives, I guess. It's just I was actually quite unlucky with my katsu curry. I did have like a random piece of paper in there, and you know, it's not too unhygienic. You know, it's not too bad. You know, it's not like it was like a cockroach or like a rat or something. But still, it's a bit like, yeah, it wasn't very nice. And then it's annoying when you buy some of this food and then it's not actually tasty. So yeah, I wasn't happy that I lost out one morning on a bad oats and a bad smoothie. I do recommend trying it, especially if you're a vegan, because I know a few vegans who I've met, they just eat very badly, just 'cause it's very difficult to stay vegan and just find food. So often it can just be like crisps and a Coke or something, just terrible. So yeah, definitely worth a try. And if you do want to try, here is the reference code. So please use this code, and I think it actually could give you an enhanced discount, and I think I'll get a bit of money as well if I choose to order again. If you enjoyed the video and you would like to see more of this type of content, or just see other meal prep companies, or just other videos I'm going to do, please hit the like and subscribe button, and it really helps out the channel. I would appreciate it a lot. And as always, feel free to leave comments as well. And yeah, looking forward to hearing from you.